the people who stand out, the faceless crowd, lost and found, picking up on the speed of sound to faster ground, moving on. I can't hold back all the new progress, what I've done best, but how about now? Showing off all of the things you missed, all your interest.
Madara and Obito force the Tin Tails to send a huge tailed beast bomb at Naruto and the other ninja, who all scramble to defend themselves. Hashirama summons his 5-layered Rashomon, hoping to stop the attack or at least slow it down. Orochimaru tries helping, adding 3 more walls to the first Hokage's 5. The Tin Tails beast bomb starts crashing through their defenses, knocking down each wall with ease. Next, Naruto and Sasuke both leap into action, with Sasuke using his Susanoo arrow and Naruto and Kurama using a tailed beast bomb of their own, both hoping to force the Tin Tails' attack to explode before reaching them. The attack collides and barely manages to force an explosion that stops right at the last wall, to everyone's surprise. "I thought we were done for," Orochimaru says, still in complete shock. Hashirama tells him, "Hurry before they can attack again, we need to close the distance." Hashirama leaps onto Sasuke's Susanoo and tells him, "Throw me towards the Tin Tails." Sasuke quickly does as he is told and rockets the first Hokage towards the enemy. Obito laughs. What is this old fool doing? But Madara tells him to stay focused and never underestimate Hashirama. Madara orders the Tin Tails to fire off another tailed beast bomb, so the Tin Tails begins charging up. But as Hashirama closes the distance, he summons his massive wood-style, several thousand hand statue that crashes down in front of the massive Tin Tails and begins raining down fists and attacks, stopping the Tin Tails momentarily. The Tin Tail shrugs off the attacks and tries knocking over the statue with its massive body, but this time it's interrupted by Naruto, landing a tailed beast bomb of his own. Madara and Obito try fighting off Hashirama and avoiding Naruto, but even with the Tin Tails, the battle is harder than they expected. Now Obito scolds Madara, saying, "You said the Tin Tails would crush them easily, but they still are putting up a decent fight. Maybe it's you who is underestimating the opponents, Madara." Madara scoffs. "No, because of you, the Tin Tails is still incomplete without the other half of the Nine Tails. But don't worry, we still have the advantage." The Tin Tails lets out a deafening scream and slams Hashirama with one of his tails, then sends hundreds of wood spears out towards Naruto. Naruto and Kurama dodge what they can as Sasuke comes in with his Susanoo to protect Naruto from the attacks. "Don't worry," Sasuke says, "those splinters aren't enough to break my Susanoo. We can't beat this guy alone, so let's go at him together, Naruto." "Fine," Naruto says, "but don't try to boss me around." Sasuke laughs. "Don't worry, just try to keep up." They both rush towards the Tin Tails, dodging its massive tail, Sasuke constantly shooting arrows as Naruto keeps blasting away beast bombs. But as they make their way closer, Madara and Obito don't notice the 3 legendary Sani has snuck up behind them. Jiraiya uses his Swamp of the Underworld technique, momentarily trapping the Tin Tails as Tsunade slams into the ground, further adding to the massive crater the Tin Tails is falling into. Madara quickly summons his Susanoo, bashing the Sani back where they came from. Luckily, Jiraiya was able to take most of it, with his Edo Tensei body quickly recovering. The Tin Tails slowly tries climbing out of the hole, as Madara and Obito try fighting off any ninja who try to stop it. But Hashirama is able to once again create his statue and hammer the Tin Tails, further slowing it down as it slowly sinks further down. Madara and Obito send out gusts of flames, setting the wood statue on fire, but not stopping the onslaught of attacks. This gives Naruto and Sasuke the time they need to reach the Tin Tails. Naruto tells Sasuke, "Don't let them stop me, I got a plan." Sasuke laughs. "Weren't you the one who said we can't boss each other around?" Naruto smiles back. "No, I said you can't boss me around. Now go." Sasuke listens to Naruto and sends out a huge Amaterasu fireball at Madara and Obito, who are able to absorb it with their Rinnegan, but are starting to feel overwhelmed. When they finally finish absorbing the black flames, they see the Nine Tails leap into the air over the Tin Tails, charging up a tailed beast bomb. They both laugh, thinking, a tailed beast bomb won't be enough to scratch the Tin Tails. Even Hashirama hasn't heard it with all his attacks, only slowing it down. This will be nothing. Naruto finally finishes charging the beast bomb and fires it off straight for the still struggling Tin Tails. And as it falls, he uses his Shadow Shuriken technique to create hundreds of clones of the Beast Bomb, pounding into the Tin Tails, finally doing some damage to Madara and Obito's surprise. The Nine-Tail then lands in front of the trapped Tin Tails, and Naruto unleashes his adamantine chains, hoping to hold the Tin Tails so it can be sealed away. Madara and Obito rush over to stop Naruto, but they are stopped by Sasuke, Hashirama, and Kakashi, who is finally able to reach them since most of the large summons are gone. "We won't let you get to Naruto," Sasuke says as the 5 ninja begin to fight. Naruto is barely able to hold back the Tin Tails, with his adamantine chains slowly beginning to lose grip on the massive monster, until Tsunade and Jiraiya arrive to help. Tsunade quickly begins lending Naruto extra chakra to help overpower the Tin Tails, as Jiraiya constantly drops powerful attacks on the Tin Tails, distracting it from Naruto. The second and third Hokage also rush over to Naruto and start preparing a sealing jutsu strong enough to work on the giant monster. As Naruto's chains are connected to the Tin Tails, he can start to feel the chakra he is draining from it, wondering what this strange feeling is, until he is contacted by Kurama, telling him, "This is the chakra from all the other 8-tailed beasts, slowly being added to yours." "What do you mean?" Naruto asks, not fully understanding what's going on. But he and Kurama are suddenly interrupted by another voice, as Naruto can see the 4 tails in his mind, the same way he can Kurama. "What the hell is going on?" Naruto says. The 4 tails replies, "I'm not sure, but it seems like since the Tin Tails is just a mix of all the tailed beasts, our chakra is slowly being mixed into yours, because you're absorbing it with your adamantine chains." And, as the 4 tails said, slowly more and more of the tailed beasts appear inside Naruto, all wondering what is going on. Naruto and Kurama explain about the Tin Tails and how they are trying to stop it, but the other tailed beasts aren't convinced, saying, "You're the one who sealed most of us away. We don't want anything to do with you or trust anything you say." One of the tailed beasts even says, "Since we're all here, we should go ahead and try taking this kid over and getting out while we still can." But Naruto pleads with them, "No, please, I really messed up, okay? You're right, I did do this to you guys, but I didn't know it would end up like this. The real bad guys here are Madara and Obito. They wanted to use the Tin Tails to destroy the world and turn it into their own idea of perfect. I just want everyone to be able to make their own choices and not be forced to fight other people's battles like I was." Naruto explains what his life has been like to the tailed beast, telling them about him being taken when he was born and forced to fight and train with Obito so he could help them take over the world. "And now I have the Tin Tails, and I'm trying to hold it back so we can seal it away and stop this war for good." The tailed beasts all stop and say, "But if you seal the Tin Tails away, we will all be sealed too, and be stuck inside that mindless monster forever." "Really?" Naruto says. Kurama answers him, saying, "Yes, it is true, Naruto, but what choice do you have? We can't let the Tin Tails stay alive any longer." All the tailed beasts argue back and forth about what to do until Naruto yells to them, "I'll be back," as he snaps back to the real world. Naruto sees that the second and third Hokage are almost ready to seal the Tin Tails away when he asks them to stop and wait. "We can't seal the Tin Tails yet. We have to save the tailed beast first." "What?" the 2 Hokage say. "You're crazy. We have to get rid of this thing now while we still have a chance." Naruto yells back, "No, just listen for a second. Villages like yours have been exploiting and forcing the tailed beast to fight for too long. I understand what it's like to be used like a weapon for people who don't care about you. They have feelings and lives just like we do, so if you don't care about them, you must not care about me," Naruto tells the second and third Hokage. They stop for a minute, but know what Naruto says is right, and ask, "Well, what do you think we should do then?" Naruto tells them, "I'll yank the tailed beast out of the Tin Tails. That should be enough to stop it and turn it back to the Gedo statue. Just make sure nobody stops me." Naruto goes back to Kurama and tells the tailed beast, "Alright, listen up. I stopped them from sealing y'all away, but I need all of us to work together to get you guys out. I'm sure if we all work together it'll be a lot easier. And once you're all out, I'll get rid of your chakra or let you go wherever y'all want, alright?" The tailed beasts are all surprised at Naruto's words and can see that he truly understands what they are going through. They agree and promise to help Naruto as long as he helps them. "Alright," Naruto says, "now, let's get you guys out of here." So from here on, the battle becomes Naruto trying to free the tailed beast as everyone else tries to deal with Madara and Obito. And that's where the video ends for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe to keep the channel growing. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you all next time.